Talk to me. First shot.
Stop playing. Stop playing.
Stop playing.
Hey, man. Hey, stop playing.
Stop playing.
First shot, man.
I don't know if you built like that, man.
Stop playing.
You're not built like that.
First shot, man.
Let me see it, whoa. Let me see it, whoa.
Hey, I gotta hit that, bro. I wanna hit that. Hey, dude.
Oh.
Y'all want 2 for 2?
Let's get it.
2 for $1?
Let's get it.
2 for $1? Stop playing. I like that.
I was gonna say that's tough.
Hey, man, I ain't hit the first one, bro. You know I hit the second one.
Let me see it, man. Ah. Let me get Trey the whoa.
I hit the first one. I made it though.
Out the gate, Trey. Out the gate, Trey.
Oh, yeah.
Hey! Hey, what you gotta say to the camera? Give me a hit. Okay, Trey. Okay.
I hit my first over second. Hey, my jersey number the 3.
Let me see the 3.
That's bro. Stop it.
3 feet. I want to get one of these.
You gotta hit one?
I want to hit one. Trey, hold the camera, bro.
Oh, yeah, you gotta hit one, money.
Let me see one card. Let me see one card.
Oh, man, that's no smash. Ah, hold on.
Come on, bro.
That's no warm-up. That's no warm-up. That's no smash. Hey!
I like it. I like it. I like it. Let me see that splash.
Oh yeah, she in here. Surprise. This is my wonderful principal, Tracy Rowland. She's great. Look.
What you got cooking up right
It's
here?
right here.
You gotta eat when you get home.
You see? I'm getting taken care of. What is that?
That's what Miss Noosa made. It's
Hey,
like
shoot,
some kind of chili.
Is it good?
I might need some of that.
Hey, it smells good.
Can I take a bite?
It smells good.
I want me a bite.
I got some bowls. Josh really stands out in the way he interacts with the younger students. Our school is K through 12. So in the hallway, he passes 4 and 5-year-olds and 18-year-olds. All the little kids know who Josh is, and he always takes the time to stop and say hello. He knows a lot of them by name. The middle school students are in the same building with him. He has a really good relationship with those. One of my favorite memories of Josh is last year we had a middle school student whose father passed away. And the kid really looked up to Josh. After practice, Josh sort of changed clothes in the car and made it in time for the boy's father's funeral. And as everybody was exiting the church, the little boy ran up to Josh and wrapped his arms around his waist and just cried and said, "I can't believe Josh Nickleberry would take the time to come to my dad's funeral." His grades, he was a marshal for graduation last year, which requires as a junior you have above a 3.5. He takes college transfer classes, honors classes, manages all that with his basketball schedule without any problem. He never has any discipline issues, behavior problems. He's very respectful. The teachers all love him, have great relationships with him. The other students get along great with him. He sort of takes that team mentality into whatever environment he's in. If it's in a classroom, if it's in the chapel, in the hallways, in the cafeteria, just wherever he's at.
The reason I chose Louisville is because I just feel most comfortable with that coaching staff. They've been recruiting me since I was in the 8th grade when they were coaching over at Xavier, which was also a great program. And once to move over to Louisville, just made it a no-brainer with my decision. Playing in the ACC always been a dream of mine. And I know like a lot of schools close to home and recruited me hard, but I just felt like just playing there and just rebuilding with that program was the best decision for me. And my playing style fits in the best with how Coach Mack coaches. And I'm always excited to play there and just learn from him. He's a great coach. He's always led top 10 teams every year, so I'm excited to learn from him.
Hello, my name is Coach Gerald Bradford. Had the privilege of being Josh Nickleberry's strength and conditioning coach probably since the 8th grade. Josh first came real wiry, still a tremendous athlete, great engine. At that time, our focus was to improve his athleticism. We wanted to improve his vertical. We wanted to improve his overall body, his strength. From there, we built a plan to really get him ready. One thing I never had to worry about was him coming in ready to work. We would do 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock sessions in the morning. We would do sessions on the court. You name it, we did it. When I first got him, I think his vertical was maybe about 35, 36, topping out last year at an Adidas cap at about 41, 42. He's added about 10, 15 pounds of just real muscle. Body has changed. He's ready to play in college.
We're here at Northwood. Just finished up my high school classes, about to go to Tech and take my college classes real quick. We got a big game tonight. It's my senior night, so I got put on the show. We play Village Christian. It's a tough conference game. They got some tough players, so it's going to be a dogfight. Y'all stay tuned for that.
Okay, we're here at Northwood Temple Academy. We're here to watch Josh Nickleberry, the best shooter in North Carolina.
Yeah. Game time, bro. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Josh Nick, number 20. We up in here. We ready, boy. Let's go. Let's get it.
And our third senior is Josh Nickleberry. His sister Jasmine Nickleberry, his stepbrother Jesse Nickleberry, and his father Gerald Nickleberry. He's played varsity basketball for 5 years. His most memorable moment in high school is scoring his 2,000 points in last year's conference tournament. He has a 3.5 GPA and his plans after high school are to attend the University of Louisville and major in business administration with a specialty in marketing. He's Josh Nickleberry. And number 20, Josh Nickleberry. And number 10, Jamari.
Buckets.
I love you, Josh. You're my favorite son. Yeah, J20. You're my baby.
My name is Gerald Nickleberry. I am Joshua Nickleberry's father. When we started this journey, one of the things I told him is that I'm going to support you in you becoming as good or as great of a basketball player as you desire to be. Whether it's me getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning to get him where he needs to be, to us working with trainers, or I've been his primary trainer myself, and I've had to educate myself for year after year after year to accommodate the type of basketball player that he's become. One of the other things that I love seeing my son do is that he prides himself in being the one that cuts the lights off in the gym every night. No one's gonna stay later in the gym than he does. After each and every practice, he goes and he works for another hour, hour and a half, and he's the one that's gonna cut the lights out. From a statistical standpoint, he's up over 2,700 points now, top 5 all time in North Carolina basketball. That's both public and private school, which is a great accomplishment considering this is the hoop state. This year he has over 700 points. He's averaging right at 29 points a game. Still have a few games left. He's certainly by far Cumberland County, North Carolina's all-time leading scorer.